Hey everybody, this is Spike. This is for all my beautiful family out there to let you know that I'm doing well, and I appreciate all the great mojo you're sending me, and I definitely appreciate the prayers. Wanted to give you a little update. Some of you haven't actually physically seen me. You might have seen a few photographs of me, but this is the best way to see me live, see that I'm doing pretty well. So the first thing I had is what I call my circus wolf boy over here. You can see I can't shave it. They zipper necked my neck open to take a couple of tumors out. And they closed me up, and I had staples in that, and that's still healing, but it's healing very well. About 10 days later, I had a tonsillectomy and 6 bypasses, and I can tell you, as an adult, the tonsillectomy was absolutely the worst thing ever. Apparently, your ears and your tonsils are cousins, and when the ear found out his cousin was murdered, it pitched a holy fit. And that was almost unbearable. That was 4 days of sheer agony. Not to mention, during all that time, I could not speak. And if you know anything about me, that was sheer agony. So anyway, I managed to get through those things. And unfortunately, or fortunately, depending on how you looked at it at the time, they all came back negative. So they did not know exactly where the generator of the cancer was. What they were trying to do is limit the scope of the radiation that they're going to give me. So they had several tests there where they light you up and make you glow. I had a little run-in with the isotopes that they gave me, and that made me very sick. And we learned very quickly that when they say eat right after, they mean right after, not an hour later. So anyway, as it turns out, I had no hot spots on the left side, but I had a hot spot on the right side. And so what they've determined is that, that I'm growing again tumors on my right side, and so they're giving me an ultra super dose of chemo. Okay, so the first actual part of the chemo thing was I got a feeding tube in. So if you're squeamish, I'm about to show you. You might want to turn away. I had an awful lot of requests from my creepy friends to see this, so you're going to get what you want. Okay, so this tube, the red one here, that goes into this disc in my stomach, is actually poked directly into my stomach. And currently my stomach wall and my outer wall are bonding. I cannot have this tube out for 6 months. I currently do not need this tube. They tell me somewhere down the line during my radiation treatments, which start in 11 weeks, it will get disastrously hard to swallow, and so this allows them to feed me. So that's what I've got this one for. Unfortunately, the best I can do is sort of curl it up like that. I'm not allowed to kink that tube, and so it sticks out. So first time I go to the airport, I'm screwed. All right, so the next thing they did was my port. And I love this thing. You can't even see it, and if it didn't have this big target and tube sticking out, you wouldn't know it was there. But they basically slid what's about the size of a guitar pick holder down in me, and it allows them to stab me there instead of my arms. When I started all of this, they draw blood literally every time you come see them, and it hurts. And your arms stay just all, I mean, I haven't had a needle in me in a week, and I've still got 6 marks on there. So this thing is awesome. They just pop it right in, and it feels pressure. There's no pain. Currently, right now, I have this tube connected up to this bag, which alternates poisoning me and giving me steroids. So tonight's show might be a little kooky because I go up and down just a little bit. But I wear this bag all week long, and I go in on Friday, and I get it off, and then I have the weekend with no bag, and then I'll go back in and I'll wear that bag again, and I'll do that for a period of 9 weeks, and then shortly after that I'll start my radiation. So anyway, that's the long and the short of it. As you can see, cancer has, jiggled me around a little bit, but it certainly hasn't knocked me down. And I keep waiting for my superpowers to come. I love everybody. I absolutely appreciate all the prayers. I definitely felt them on the days of the big surgeries. And, I'm still feeling it. People say the word inspirational. Well, if I inspire you to do anything, it's love each other, because you're just not guaranteed a tomorrow. I know that seems like a creepy way to say it, but it's the best way I can express, and it really will open up your life. I love you all. Thank you very much. See you later.